Hello everyone, this is Teacher K and welcome back to my channel. In this channel, we talk about tips and tricks on how to bring warmth, fun, and light in every season of your life. So why don't you join us in this growing community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell right beside it. For today's video, we're going to talk about Facebook algorithm 2021 and why you should take it seriously. Let's start with a quick vocab. What is Facebook algorithm? Well, the Facebook algorithm decides which posts people see whenever they check their feeds. It also decides what order those posts show up. In other words, instead of presenting every available Facebook post in chronological order, the Facebook algorithm evaluates every post, scores it, and arranges it in descending order of interest for each individual user. As you may have noticed, what you see on your own feed is very much different on what I see on my end. Even if we have the same set of friends, even if we have the same set of pages that we follow, definitely what you see on your Facebook feed will be different from mine because we have different preferences. And it's the Facebook algorithm that is behind all of that. Quick background, I started my Facebook page Brave Thoughts on December 31, 2019. And it blew up so fast at around this time last year. When I say fast, it means that Facebook page blew up from 3,000 followers to 20,000 followers in less than 2 months. And that's organically. Amazing, right? Well, that's a fruit of my research with a mix of trial and error. Well, I actually treated my Facebook page as a science experiment. And I felt like a genius the moment I figured out how the algorithm works way back in the year 2020. And that breakthrough led me to creating 3 videos about Facebook that gathered 15% of my subscribers. But since then, I haven't made any videos about Facebook algorithm and it's been almost a year. But don't worry, I gotcha. I'm here for those 15% of my subscribers and yes, I hear you. Even up until now, I still get a lot of DMs or emails or messages in my Facebook page. And thank you so much for reaching out. If I have replied to you, it means that I have time. If I haven't, I'm really sorry, but don't worry, I'm back now. Actually, what happened is that I didn't have the drive to talk about Facebook algorithm because, to be honest, I have been too focused on my YouTube channel that I did not have time to research and focus on the Facebook algorithm that changes a lot from time to time. The moment you figure it out, watch out because it will change. And that brings me to my first point on why you should take the Facebook algorithm seriously. Number 1 is Facebook algorithm is constantly changing. If you think you're an expert in Facebook algorithm, you know what? Don't be too confident with what you know about the Facebook algorithm because before you know it, it is now different. And unfortunately for me, due to my hectic schedule, I wasn't able to do a lot of research. It wasn't my priority that time, and I wasn't able to update myself or be updated with the strategies for my Facebook page. So, my tip for you is to get in the know and do something about it. Observe your own Facebook page, check your engagements. What worked before may not work now, and continue to look for resources such as this video for you to be updated. Number 2 reason why you should take Facebook seriously is that Facebook is king. Facebook is still the number 1 platform for marketers and consumers alike. Here, businesses have created their page, and online coaches have been thriving in their own exclusive groups. And a lot of businesses, even small ones, are still making a lot of money in Facebook. So, whether you're a small entrepreneur, selling services, products, or food, flowers, or if you're a school admin, promoting in Facebook can definitely help you expand your business's reach. Not just that, a lot of churches have moved their Sunday services in Facebook due to the pandemic. And these churches are still thriving no matter what challenge we are facing right now. Therefore, whatever your goal is, whether you want to make money or you want to create more impact to a lot of people's lives, take Facebook algorithm seriously. Third reason is this: only 10% or less of your Facebook followers see your posts. Let's say you have 1,000 followers. That only means that around 100 people or less will see your post organically. Let me show you one example. This is one of my organic posts that went really bad because during this time I had around 28,000 or 29,000 followers, but look at the reach. It's even less than 10%. So bad. Well, this happened because I did not take the Facebook algorithm seriously when I posted that one. I actually committed a few mistakes that actually hurt my organic reach. Actually, those mistakes are killing it. Speaking about that, I have an upcoming video that will talk about my top mistakes that I did on my Facebook page that were hurting, if not killing, my reach. And those videos will be linked here and there in the description box once it's already available. Okay, going back, what happened was it was one of my worst experiences in posting organic posts in Facebook. However, you can actually strategize in order for you to optimize your Facebook reach organically. And that only happens when you take the Facebook algorithm seriously. And in that case, here is one of my best recent posts. Well, for more strategies on how you can increase your Facebook reach, you may check out my video right here, and who knows, maybe some of them may work really well with your own page. Let me know in the comment section. Number 4 reason why you should take Facebook algorithm seriously is that there are 4 ranking signals to consider. Over the years, Facebook has consistently mentioned the same 4 ranking signals as the most important when it comes to how high up in the news feed a post appears. So, the 4 Facebook algorithm ranking orders that you should consider is: number 1, relationship. Is the post from a person, a business, news source, or public figure that the user often engages with, such as messages, tags, or engages with, or follows, etc. What this basically means is that the more the person engages with your page, the more likely your post will appear to his or her timeline. And if that person stops engaging with your posts for a long period of time, then your posts will less likely appear in his or her timeline. And soon enough, you'll be forgotten by that person.
Sad story.
So, knowing those things, your goal now is to make your followers as engaged as possible. You want to build a connection with them. You want to establish a relationship with your followers in such a way that they will engage and you'll be able to reach whatever goal that you have for your own page. Win-win. Second Facebook algorithm ranking signal is content type. What type of media is in the post? And which type of media does the user usually interact with? Like, will that user interact more with videos rather than photos? Or is it the other way around? Things like that. Knowing that, you really have to think about or observe what type of posts your audience or followers would most likely interact with. Thus, more chances of having the Facebook algorithm favor your post and eventually your page. Third signal is popularity. So here's a question by Facebook. How are the people who have already seen the post reacting to it? Especially your friends or followers. Are they liking it, sharing it, commenting on it, ignoring it, or smashing that angry face? Those things actually matter. And lastly is recency. How new is the post? Actually, in reality, newer posts usually rank higher. Based on what I learned from one of the courses powered by Facebook, usually the average exposure time of an organic post is 6 hours. It means that your post has an average exposure of 6 hours for it to appear to your followers' timeline. But it can either go up or go down depending on how it is performing with respect to the algorithm. Okay, so those are the 4 Facebook ranking signals that you need to consider. Now let's go back to why again do we need to take Facebook algorithm seriously. Number 5 is there are 2 most significant updates for 2021. And you can actually have them work for your favor. The first one is Facebook is prioritizing posts in groups and events. Their redesign puts more emphasis on these as they are the 2 biggest reasons why people visit Facebook every day. Like me personally, I am actually more engaged with posts from a Facebook page that I'm very much interested with than seeing posts from a Facebook page that I just followed. So that's one. The second one is hashtags. I know it sounds weird because hashtags don't usually work that well on Facebook. When we think of hashtags, we think of Instagram or Twitter, but less and less about Facebook. But Facebook has implemented recommended tag listings for when you're composting a post. Not everyone can use this new feature just yet as it is still in beta mode. But maybe it could be a great way for you to use so that you can have a bigger reach on Facebook. All right, so those are the 5 reasons why you should take Facebook algorithm seriously. Actually, there are still a lot of things that we need to talk about when it comes to the Facebook algorithm. It's complicated and it's always changing, right? January this year, I got into an online course that is powered by Facebook, and I really learned a lot from there that I would love to share with you in my future videos if you want. Again, it's so important to take the Facebook algorithm seriously. But if you're a person who don't have a time to research, you don't have time to do trial and error for your own Facebook page, and you'd like it to be managed professionally, then I'd be more happy to help. You may send me a message on my Instagram at Carol_Ann, and we'll see if we can work together on a project. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below what topic would you like me to cover about Facebook algorithm. Because next week, we are going to talk about the top mistakes that I made that were hurting my organic reach. Thank you so much for watching this far. Once again, this is Teacher K. Have a great day. Bye!